Good day everyone! Today we're gonna show you different types of bandaging using a triangular bandage. Triangular bandages are most often used for making slings. They are very versatile, as you can see by this many uses for a triangular bandage. A triangular bandage is made from a strong type of cloth which has been cut into a right angle triangle. The triangle can be folded down into a cravat. Did you know why Boy Scouts wear handkerchiefs? This is because they can be used as a triangular bandage. The same goes for bandanas. So a triangular bandage is usually a lot larger than a standard bandana. So let's start.
Forehead injury. If the victim arrived with a wound on a forehead, put the dressing at the affected area. Make sure the bandage is narrow and on the top of the eyebrow. Don't cover the eyes. Make sure that the knit side is on the top. Pull the tails to the back of the head, then do a crisscross. Pull back the tails in front, then do a square knot at the center of the forehead where the wound is located. Hide the tails. Eye injury. Put a dressing on the affected area. Make sure the bandage is narrow and it covers both eyes. The process is almost the same as bandaging a forehead injury. Hide the tails.
This is done to restrict movement because if only one eye is covered, the other one will still move that will trigger the movement of the other.
Remember, we want to restrict movements so we can prevent the condition to worsen. The only difference is the square knot should be tied at the side of the injured eye.
If both eyes are injured, the square knot is located at the center but not on the level of the eyes, just on the level of the forehead.
Ear, cheek, and jaw injury. Put a dressing on the affected area. Cover the wound with a narrow bandage. Pull the tail to the opposite side of the injured part. Twist only, do not tie. Pull one tail towards the forehead and the other to the back of the head. Do the square knot, then hide the tails. Chest injury. This can be a right or left chest injury. Put a dressing on the affected area. Place the apex in front. Fold the base upward at least 1 inch width until it reaches the chest. Pull the tails to the back of the body and do a square knot. Get one tail that is at the back, then meet with the apex. Do a square knot again, add pressure, hide the tails. Arm sling for an arm injury. Put the apex near the elbow of the affected part. Put one tail on the shoulder. Fold the base until it is near the hands. Make sure the fingers are seen. Get the other tail that is at the lower part and put it on the other shoulder. Pull the tails and do a square knot at the back of the shoulder. Hide the tails. Twist the apex to hold the elbow tightly, then hide it. shoulder injury. Put a dressing on the affected area. Cover the wound with a narrow bandage. Get a tail which is at the back and pull it in the front. It should pass through the underarms. From narrow, make it into semi-broad. Remember, the size depends on the shoulder of the patient. Pull the tail to the back of the shoulder and let it pass through the other underarm. Do a square knot on the other side of the chest. Hide the tails.
Don't do a square knot at the back or underarm because it will make a bolt and the patient might feel uncomfortable.
Shoulder fracture or underarm sling.
Dislocated shoulder can be due to vehicular accidents. To immobilize, we're gonna do an underarm sling.
Put the apex near the elbow of the affected part. Fold the base until it is near the hands. Make sure the fingers are seen. Get the other tail that is at the lower part, then pull it on the underarm. Slowly pull it upward until the collarbone or shoulder are on the same level. Get the tails and do a square knot at the back of the shoulder. Hide the tails. Twist the apex to hold the elbow tightly, then hide it. Or forearm injury. Put a dressing on the affected area. Cover the wound with a narrow bandage. Wrap it on the arm or forearm by doing the spiral technique. Do a square knot, then hide the tails. leg injury. Put a dressing on the affected area. Cover the wound with a semi-broad bandage. Wrap it very well, then do a square knot. Don't forget to hide the tails. Sprain ankle, shoe on. Make a narrow bandage, then put its center at the back of the shoes. Pull the tails to the back of the leg above the ankle, then do a crisscross. Pull the tails again in front, then do a crisscross. Insert the tails on the sides, then pull it upward. Do a square knot, then hide the tails. Sprain ankle, shoe off.
The spike on the shoe will make the bandage hold on tight. This is done to immobilize sprained ankle.
Make a narrow bandage, then put its center on the top of the foot. Pull the tails to the back of the feet and do a crisscross. Again, pull the tails to the back of the leg and do a crisscross. Send it in front and do a crisscross again. Insert the tails on the sides, then pull it upward. Do a square knot, then hide the tails.
So that's all. Hope you learned a lot.